Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So I wanted to just go ahead and film my current everyday makeup routine. Now I know a lot of the products are not going to come as a surprise because I've been talking about these products a lot recently. I've been using these a lot recently, but I really wanted this video to be out there so that way if I ever get a question on like what eyeshadow I have on, what foundation I have on, what lip product I have on, because I have been getting those a lot recently, the video will already be on my channel, so I can just give them the link and they'll come to this video. So yeah, this is my updated basic everyday makeup routine. I haven't done one for the year yet, and this is gonna be it. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm not gonna talk too much in the video. It's just me putting on makeup because I'm literally about to film some videos. So I figured I'd go ahead and show y'all the process of me doing my current basic everyday makeup routine. And this is the Lawless lip filler lip plumping gloss. I am almost out, and I'm gonna have all the products that I am using in the description like I always do. So yes, right now I'm putting on some SPF, and this is from TULA. Y'all know I love this stuff. I love it. And then on top of my SPF, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my Fenty mattifying primer. And this is just gonna go on the T-zone. But yeah, when I sit down and do my makeup every day to film videos that are not tutorial, I'm sitting back here at my vanity, and this is literally the look that I'm always gravitating towards because it's so easy and it just looks so flawless. Right now I'm using my e.l.f. Cosmetics Precise brow pencil. So I just ran out of my Huda brow pencil, and that's the one that I've been using recently. That one and the Kosas brow pencil, but I like Huda the best, and I just ordered 2 more of those brow pencils, so waiting on those to come in the mail. But right now we are just gonna stick with e.l.f. because this one is also another one of my favorite brow pencils. Now I'm taking the Kevyn the Sensual Skin Enhancer, and this is what I use to carve out my brows to clean them up underneath, and this is the shade number 13. And then I like to take the sponge and tap the concealer in, and this sponge is from DSMD Shop. I'm gonna try to remember to have all of the tools down below in the description as well, because I tend to forget to put those down there, but I'll try my best to remember to put the links for the tools that I use for this look. And this is actually a good beginner friendly look too. So if you are just getting into makeup and you want to learn how to do a really soft, flawless look, this is definitely a good beginner friendly tutorial because it's not like over the top. Like, it's really simple, nice soft glam. It's easy. So all right, so now that that's blended in, now I'll go in with my foundation. You don't have to do brows first. I just personally like to do brows first, but y'all know I have been using the mess out of my Revlon Colorstay and my Fenty Skin Tint together. Now I do like how they wear by themselves, but recently or lately I have been obsessed with how both of these look on the skin together. So I just take Revlon around the perimeter of my face. Y'all, I feel like I'm so repetitive right here because I have used this foundation already in a couple of makeup tutorials, and I've also done this same exact step. But I know there are some new people that are watching this that may have never seen any of my tutorials, so you know, gotta do. Sometimes it's good to be repetitive because you never know who is watching your videos, and you never know you know, you just never know. But yeah, now I'm just gonna blend in Revlon first around the perimeter. And this is, I'm not even gonna talk too much about these because I've done full reviews on these foundations and skin tints. So you can definitely find these on my channel. But just to make, you know, make it short and sweet, I like this foundation for this time of the year because it is mask friendly. Now you are gonna get a little transfer in your mask, obviously, because I feel like all foundations do that. Little to no transfer. But it doesn't, like when you take your mask off, it doesn't look like your foundation is smeared or breaking up on your face, because some foundations will do that once you have your mask on, but this one, I like that it doesn't do that. And see how I'm just blending in the skin tint in the middle of my face, and then I just take a little bit of it on the forehead, just tap it in, blend it in. But yeah, girl, if I upload any videos, like any sit down talking videos, and my face is done, I have a full soft glam look going on, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be the same exact products that I'm using right now. The eyes may switch up here and there, but 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be the same. For the concealer, I'm taking e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-hour Camo concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut, and I use this to highlight under my eyes. And I also take it in the middle of my face too, like down the bridge of my nose and then my chin. So like this, a little bit on the forehead. I try not to go too heavy with concealer on the forehead because it does blend out anyway. And then taking some down the center of my nose like that. Just like that. And then we blend. We blend. And I take a little bit of concealer on the lid too. Now, after I have my concealer blended out, I go in with my Sephora translucent setting powder, my favorite. And I just place this powder where I applied all the concealer. So under my nose, down the bridge of my nose, my chin, and my forehead. And I also put a little bit on my lid too, so that there's no creasing from that concealer. And I feel like it makes a good base before I do my eyeshadow. Just like that. So I did a review on the new Urban Decay loose setting powder, the all-nighter loose setting powder, translucent. And out of the two, well, between this one, because this is my holy grail, this is my favorite, y'all. But between this one and that one, I still like this one the best, because this one is not as matte as the Urban Decay. Even though the Urban Decay one doesn't feel too dry on the face, it still gives you a really, really matte finish, but it's comfortable. But this one, I mean, it does give you a matte finish, but it's not as, I don't know. I just feel like I can tell a difference with this one, especially wearing this one all day versus wearing the Urban Decay one all day. This one definitely melts into my skin, but it still gives me a really pretty finish. Like, it doesn't look like, ooh, something's on my lip. It doesn't look like my face doesn't look too oily at the end of the day. And same with the Urban Decay, but out of the two, I still like the Sephora one better. But yeah, if y'all want to see a review on the Urban Decay one, it's already on my channel. I am almost out of this powder, y'all. Look at that. I have a little bit left. I need to get another one. I wish they would make a pressed powder in this exact formula. I mean, they do have pressed powders, but I want it to be like this. Like, I want this to be pressed. Because, you know, Urban Decay came out with the all-nighter pressed powder before they came out with the loose powder. So I really would love to see Sephora collection come out with a pressed version in this. All right, done setting the concealer. Now I'm gonna take my Dior Powder No Powder. Y'all, when I say I've been obsessed with this powder because it's perfect for this time of the year, because it gives you a really natural finish. It doesn't look like you have on powder, but I just take it where I didn't set, so right here in the middle of my cheeks and also under my chin. But it gives it sets your makeup nicely, but it doesn't look like you have on powder, which is why I like it so much right now, because I don't want so much powder on my face since it is pretty hot outside, you know? And then I take it around the temples of my forehead. So everywhere that I didn't apply concealer and loose setting powder, I just take it around. And then whatever is left on the brush, I take it around the entire face, just like this. Just to even everything out, make it look really soft, and just, y'all, get you this powder, girl. Get it ASAP. And I use a shade 6N, by the way. All right, so now that I'm done with setting my face, the next part is bronzer, which is my favorite step in makeup application. And I've been using the Danessa Myricks cream bronzer, and I use a shade Deep in this. Now, if you're gonna get this, I know I've said this a million times, but if you've never heard me talk about this this bronzer, if you are gonna get this, be very light-handed with it, because it will make, like, it'll look muddy on your face if you're too heavy with it. So I just this is the Pat McGrath powder brush. This is what I've been using with it. I take it and tap it in there about one time, and then that's when I just go and blend it in. See, you don't need a lot of this product because it picks up a lot. It's super creamy and super rich, which I love. Just take it around the perimeter of my face. Just take it around the perimeter just like this. And then I get my forehead. This is where I usually get heavy with it because I love a warm, rich, bronzy forehead. I love it. And see how I'm buffing it in? I'm not like going back and forth. I like to just buff it in, especially on the forehead part. When I'm using like a fluffy brush like this, I just buff it in. Look at that, y'all. So pretty. Now, one thing I was doing when I first started using this bronzer is setting it with a setting powder after I apply it. So I would go in with a little bit of the Dior setting powder. Since this is so sheer, I would take it and just set where I apply the bronzer, but I haven't been doing that anymore, and I like how it still looks on my skin by the end of the day. Like, it doesn't look too greasy or too it just looks perfect. And I like the subtle glow that the bronzer gives. You can see it right here. It just looks so good, y'all. So the next thing I do is I contour my nose, and I've been using my Patrick Ta Contour Bronzer Duo, and they have a cream. It's a cream bronzer in here, and then there's a powder bronzer right here. I did a review on this too, but I don't really like it as a all-over bronzer because I feel like the shade is a little too cool for my liking. So I just like to use the powder part for my nose, and I just take it down just like this. Now, before I blend that out, I go back in with my Sephora powder, and I take the, I need to get another one of these because, girl, we are low. Hold on. We are running low on this powder. This will actually be my first like loose setting powder that I actually empty. So that tells you right there how much I love it. But yeah, I take a little bit of this and I take it down the side of my nose, and we let it sit. We let it sit let it bake a little bit. And then we do the eyeshadow while it does this. Okay, so I know it looked like I have on one eyeshadow in a lot of my recent videos, or especially some that I was eating before I started filming and I felt some food. But anyway, like I was saying, I know it looks like I have on one shadow, one color in some of my recent videos. You guys will definitely see it in videos after this one, but it's not one shadow. It's like 4 different shadows mixed together. And what I've been using is the Dior Amber Neutrals eyeshadow palette to do that. So what I do is I take a brush, and it's usually my Morphe M504, the best blending brush, super affordable. But yeah, I take this blending brush and I just go ham. I go in with this color, this color, this color, and this color. So these 3 on this side and then this one in the middle right here. And I just take the brush, tap, 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 tap. I just go back and forth with it. Tap, tap, tap. And that's all I've been doing, y'all. And then I just place it on the lid. Just like this. Tapping it out on the lid. And before I go to blending, I go back in with a little bit more. Picking up. I know this is so extra, but it's pretty, y'all. It's pretty. It's pretty. So tapping it on the lid. And you can do this with any eyeshadow. I'm just being extra with it, but I like how it looks. And after I do that, I just go in and blending the crease. Just like that. Now, I don't want this to be super duper dark. So I take the brush and I take a little cloth and kind of wipe off a lot of the product. And then without putting it in any more product, I go in and I start blending again. So that way I can really diffuse that shadow to make it really soft. See what I'm doing? I'm blending it in the crease and also kind of blending it up towards my arch so it can all fade up a little bit. But you have more of the pigment on the lid, and that's what I always try to do, is have most of my pigment on the lid and then just like let it lightly fade up towards my my arch. And that's it. That is exactly what I've been doing with my eyeshadow lately. All right. Now I pop on my lashes, and the lashes I'm always wearing is the Ardell Remy's, and the style is 778. Y'all know this. But let me pop these on and I'll be back. All right, I took a little bit of the darker eyeshadow in the palette, this color right here, and I smudged it on my waterline using a little tiny pencil shader brush. But actually I went in with the eyeliner first. This is the Charlotte Tilbury double-sided eyeliner. I just took the black and I just I lined my waterline. And then I used the little pencil shader brush with that shadow to just kind of smudge it out to make it look smoky down there. But now I'm going to go in with my mascara. I've been using this Gucci mascara. And I just apply it on my real lashes. And then I take it and coat my lashes right up under the false lashes, just like this. So I wiggle it and press it. Press it and then wiggle. But I don't take it all the way up on the actual lash, the false lash. I just press it into my real lash and kind of wiggle it in so it can kind of blend in with my false lashes. All right, this is how it's looking so far. Now let's take this powder off the face. Just brush it away. And this is where I kind of blend that contour that I did earlier into the nose, and just sweep that powder right up under the eye. And then I take the brush, even though there's like nothing on it, I still do it. I just take it around the face, just like that. So I haven't really been wearing blush, even though I've really been into like the cream blushes lately, but I kind of been skipping on the blush. So I'm not going to put on any blush today. So next thing I do, let me fix my brow because I feel like it kind of messed up right here. And then take the spoolie and just kind of fade the inner corners out. Okay, before I put on my lip product, I'm gonna spray my face with my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Mist, which is another product that I'm about to empty out. So I'll just take it around the perimeter and then on my face like this. And then I take a damp sponge because you can see the spray on the face. I just take a damp sponge and just kind of tap it in to the skin. Now we can do the lips. So lips, we are doing MAC Cork lip pencil and then Danessa Myricks Colorfix Glaze in the shade Cupcake. So the first thing I do is line the lips, and I'm gonna keep that the Lawless lip plumper on my lips instead of taking it off. We're just gonna keep it on. Line the lips with Cork, and then Danessa Myricks. You just need like the smallest amount of this because it goes so, like a little goes a long way. So just a little tiny dot of that. And I take my finger and just kind of rub it in. See, even that was too much, but I'll make it work. I just rub it and then I start tapping it into the lips like this. Love this color, y'all. But yeah, this is the look that I'm doing when I'm back there sitting at my vanity before I sit here to film videos. All the products are the same products that I use. So if you ever see this same look on another video and you wonder what's on my face, then this is the video to come to. So that is it, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope it was helpful. Let me know if I used any products in today's video that you guys have already tried out. If I did, what are your thoughts on the products? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let's go ahead and talk about it down below in the comments. But that's it. That is all that I have. If you guys enjoyed today's video, give me a huge thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.